Run. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've been getting like a plethora of messages today, and I just felt really called to come on and talk about it all with you all. So I'll wait for you guys to join me right now. Joining me, I have the Ace of Cups coming in here with Strength card coming in, and I have Temperance reverse coming in like right out the bat. This feels like love energy actually coming in here. This is like love energy coming to the lights. All right, so I was getting like really big messages today. Hi, Clarence. How are you? Welcome. Hi, Beth. I'll wait for more of you guys to join me. I'm trying to like put together pieces of like what's really going on and getting to the bottom of it all. As you all know. Hi, Dot. Hi, SF. Welcome to the party. Flying without a broom. Hi. Amy. Hi. Oh, I got a heart. Heart right back to you. Right back to you. Okay, so before I jump in to the read and to the messages that I've been getting today, I want to just definitely just give a shout out to Santiago, Chile. Hello, Chile. And Sao Paulo, Brazil. Hello. I can't forget my new peeps, okay? From all these other countries. This is my top 5, okay? Top 5 here. And to everyone else, obviously. Welcome. Welcome to the party. Okay, so the messages that I was getting today was about the clones, all right? And so I really wanted to touch base on the messages around that. So if you all remember, and this stuff is really important, all right? This is really important stuff because this is a dark agenda that is going into the masses, okay? This is very important, this messaging around the clones and the DNA, all right? So there was a sign hung up in Hollywood. A man hung the sign and he said, "Free Billie Eilish," okay? MK Ultra, sex slaves, okay? Donald, Marshall, clones, okay? So that's the messaging right there, okay? So that whole wording, grouping is really important, okay? Really important, okay? So the sex slaves is monarch mind control, all right? That's monarch mind control. So they're using a technology that is attacking the sex organs, and it's coming in the form of what feels like an orgasm, all right, or something like that, okay? I don't know how else to put it. Everybody was talking about this Kundalini awakening happening in 2021. I believe it is linked to this attack, okay? I was also getting messages around the twin flame portal, like a dark agenda, like attacking the twin flame portal, the sacred portals, right? We've been getting a lot about the Mesopotamia, Constantinople. All of those locations are in Turkey. Who was doing work in Turkey? What person? Who is a general that we all know that was supposed to be in prison during the Trump era but got off of his prison sentence? Do you all know who's doing all of the private work at his own firm in Turkey? Do you guys know who that is? Linked to all of these technologies. In fact, I posted in my community section, I posted a person who was in a defamation case I believe, against this person. And he said that on the day of the suit, he was getting attacked by these little robots on his head, these bots on his head. Ding, ding, ding. Oh my God, flying with the broom. You got it. General Flynn. That's it. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. So, all right. So, like, let's put that all in a little bottle, all right? Okay. Now, let's go back to the celebrities. All right. 2021, Amy's dream state has a celebrity in it, okay? Now, I go back in to the celebrity in my dream. His name was Wilson Bethel, okay? I come in today after coming to these conclusions. And his name is everywhere. It haunts me constantly. There is something important linked to him, okay? That we have to figure out, all right? There is something linked to this celebrity here. Okay, back to the sign, okay? The Free Billie Eilish sign, all right? The clones. All right, so one of my subs said that it's called Donald Marshall Cloning Labs, okay? Something around that. It's when I Google that exact phrase, it takes me to secret societies and Illuminati, all right? So every time I hear Illuminati, it goes right to Beyonce. Okay, that's the name I get right away. And then I see her face looking very blank, almost like she's not there, like it's blank behind the eyes kind of a thing. So let's go back to Hollywood. I was having a lot of dreams where I was in Hollywood. I was in Santa Monica all through 2021 with this celebrity. I was around him. I was around a lot of other celebrities in the dream state. I kept seeing myself along the beach. I kept seeing myself in all of these different areas. I saw myself near hotels, graveyards, okay? A lot of stuff that was going on, all right, in the dream state with me at that time. I'm thinking, okay, so my friend was like saying today, she's like, the clones, she's like, you said they're cloning the DNA. She's like, the clones are the sex slaves. And I was like, okay, like, I'm trying to like put my mind around what they're doing because I am one of those victims, all right? And it's like, this was what I was thinking. I was thinking that we were like the sex slaves or whatever, and that they were just like attacking us or using us in some way. But then I was thinking they're taking our clones and then they're selling our clones or something on like the black market or something like that. So then I was like, well, why? Like, what is the point of the clone? Because it feels like the clone is they're cloning the DNA, and then it feels like they're like in turn taking away from that human, or they're taking or pulling from that human's life force in some way, or perhaps killing them off, perhaps harvesting their organs. I don't know where that goes, but it feels like they're stealing from these people, the victims. It's like they're stealing from them. They're recreating another version of them. I don't know that they're creating a human version of them. Some people have claimed that they believe Trump has a clone. That's what I've heard. Have you guys heard that before? That he has a clone? So then I was like, are they creating clones of us? Are they picking us intentionally for our looks? Like, that's what I'm trying to think. Like, I'm like, are they picking us for our looks? Like, if we look a certain way, then that's how they select you. Because I remember being in the dream state with Eric Prince and some Arab guy, and he was like, they said, we chose you. And I was like, what the F does that mean? Like, what are you talking about? So I'm like wondering if they're choosing people, because the girl that I saw yesterday that was a victim of this same monarch mind control, MK Ultra, B2K shit, was very pretty. She was very like attractive. And I was like, are they picking people based on their looks? Okay. Because Wilson is known for his looks. And I'm just like trying to figure out like how they're like pinpointing it. So then I'm like, it's like they're almost like, it's like they're cloning our DNA and then they're like selling us on like a black market of sorts. Like that's what it kind of felt like to me. Like they were selling us, but it feels like they're using our DNA to do something. And I'm like, what are they doing? Like, I can't understand the actual like clone part. So if you guys can really like fill me in here. So then the other thought was that the reason that this celebrity was around me was that maybe we were part of like the same DNA group or something. Like maybe me and him were cloned at the same time in the same lab, and like our clone shares a space in some way. Like we're stuck in some kind of like a portal energy of sorts. Like we're like our clones were stuck together or something like that. That was another thought I had, was that maybe we were cloned at the same time, and that's why we were constantly like around each other in the dream state. Like it's like we were like running into each other in the dream state. And then another thing that I wanted to note about this was that I recently went to Santa Monica. I had to go out there for an audition for my child, and then I was cruising through, and it literally felt like my soul like came back into my body in Santa Monica. Like, and I was like, you know the song "I Left My Heart in San Francisco"? It was literally like I left my heart in Santa Monica or LA. And then I had to go to pick up all of my stuff from the Love Garden project that got destroyed. And then, so as a result of that, I had to cruise all the way through. I had to go all the way through Beverly Hills. Then I was like going through on Sunset. I was passing all of these bars. And I was like, I felt like my soul coming into my body, like right on that whole drive. Like I felt my soul. And I was like, did they bury me over here? Because I remember being around a cemetery in the dream state over there. I was like, did they bury me over here? Like, where did they bury me? Because I saw myself in the dream. There was like, they were digging graves. I was around a celebrity, and I was thinking they must have done a ritual somewhere in that area. Maybe that was finding my soul. And then I was like thinking today, I was like, maybe that's where the lab is. Like maybe that's where the cloning lab is. Maybe it's in Beverly Hills or Santa Monica. So I was trying to figure out where the lab is, and like maybe we could find the lab and then get this cloning operation shut down. So God of Angels, is the cloning lab, is it in LA? You know what, I'm gonna clear this energy out to find out what they're doing, because this is how they're breaking into the sacred portals, and this is how they are attacking us from the inside out, and this is how they're making us sick. They're able to send us different molecular structures are being attached to the DNA. And this is where all of the root of the mind control is coming from. So the cloning lab is really important, and that's why it keeps coming up today, is the clones and this monarch mind control. So is one of the cloning labs located in LA? Is one of the cloning labs located in LA? I have a 4 of Swords coming in. That's a funeral card right there. I'm hearing burial grounds. So I'm thinking that I'm hearing burial. So I did see them digging graves in LA. I did see that. I saw that in Santa Monica. That's where it felt like. It felt like it was like right when you cross from Santa Monica, like right by the hospital, right into Brentwood. Yeah, right into Brentwood area. Like that's where it felt like. There's something going on there, and I keep getting a 6 coming in around it. So I'm getting 2 6s coming in with that. I don't know if like an ancient burial ritual was done there or something like that. I'm hearing Excalibur coming through. and then some kind of a stitch. So is this like a burial ritual for many people that has happened in this area? Is it a burial ritual that's happened to many people in this area? I have the death card coming in, and I'm hearing like death operation. I want to throw up right now. Hold on. There's some nasty, gnarly energy coming in right now. So, I'm just like hearing like Operation Death. Yeah, there's a cemetery on Westwood. Yeah, that's the I went there in my third eye. Oh my God, look at the sun's right there. I was in that area, and then I was also by another area by the water, and they were digging graves over there. And I'm hearing like a cult coming through. And Esposito. Okay, so those are the messages I'm getting around this. What is this? How many people is this affecting? God and angels, how many people is this affecting? How many people is this affecting? I'm hearing the masses coming in around this, and something in regards to like ancient burial grounds is coming in. And I'm hearing like Damascus, and I have the Wheel of Fortune coming through. And the labs. I mean, I'm hearing the labs now coming through. So let me just see with the labs. Where are the cloning labs? Where are the cloning labs located? I'm getting Indonesia coming through. Let me see. Where else are the labs? Where are the cloning labs? Where are Brazil is coming in? Hello, Brazil. Hello. Is that Sao Paulo? It's like, hi, Charlene. We're just trying to figure out where the cloning labs are for the human DNA that they're cloning and doing MK Ultra on. Okay, that's all we're figuring out right now. All right, so on angels, who is funding this operation? Who is funding this operation? I am hearing Putina coming through, and something about declassified information coming through. What is the declassified information pertaining to? What is the declassified information pertaining to? I'm hearing Mar-a-Lago, Trump docs. Who's been saying this since day one? Like, who? Who's been saying it? Who's been saying it? That would be me. That would be me. No. Now I'm getting Lana Del Rey coming through. I'm pretty sure she's a victim of Monarch mind control. So a lot of celebrities have butterflies coming right here. Okay? Go look them up. Okay? They might be a part of this crew. The big tats of the butterfly. All right? That's the Monarch mind control, guys. It's an elite cult, okay? I'm hearing a death cult, all right? Secret society coming through. And they kill people. That's what I'm hearing. They kill people. And something about a death contract or a death clause, all right, is coming in. Yeah, this is the shit that went on during the Trump era. This is the shit. This is the shit. This is it right here. This dark shit that happens, that's what it is. That's what they did. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming in, eight of Wands coming in, which is swift information, and the Tower coming in with that. Divine contracts flipped upside down. Okay, we got a money trail. We got a money trail. I'm hearing a bartering system. We got a money trail. Money trail. I run for you. I run for you. I run, run, run. Ah, ah. We have the sun coming through. So I'm wondering if this information is coming to light about the sex clones today, and that's why I was picking it up. And it's all in the DNA. So my attack was me choking on a dust bot. Okay, it was a nanobot. That's how they swiped or swabbed my DNA in 2021. And that's how they got a hold of it. I wasn't really sure like how they're going about choosing these people, but it feels like we're a bunch of rats like in a lab experiment. Like that's kind of what it feels like to me. Is like a bunch of lab rats. So let me see if there's any other messages around this. Like, why was that celebrity coming into my dream state? Was he cloned? Was his DNA cloned at the same time as my DNA? I'm hearing, I got an Ace of Cups and I have a Knight of Wands coming in around that. Was his DNA cloned? Was his DNA cloned? I don't know. There's something here. I feel like it's like twins or like twin portals coming through. But I don't know if he's actually like my twin or if it's like he just happened to be around this stuff and then at the same time as me in some way. Like I don't know. Like, because it's definitely connected through Hollywood. I just heard Greenspan coming through. Greenspan. Is that Alan Greenspan? Is that? No. Alan Greenspan? Isn't that the guy that talks about the economy and stuff like that? What happened to that guy? Where'd he go? Is that Greenspan? I don't know. You know, I'm noticing a lot of comments just getting deleted for no reason. It's held for review. I don't know what that's about. He was the economist. Alan Greenspan. I don't know what his connection is to this. I'm just hearing MK Ultra coming in. Was Alan Greenspan a victim of MK Ultra? Was Alan Greenspan a victim of MK Ultra? Was Alan Greenspan a victim of MK Ultra? Really getting a whole lot on him, so I don't know. It might not be him that's coming through. Maybe it's another reference. I don't know if that's him. I don't feel his energy in it. It's taking me back to my situation. It's taking me back to my situation. Taking me back to whatever this other mess is. The Hollywood mess with the graves and the celebrities. That's where it's taking me back to right now. So let me see. Oh, somebody just joined the membership. Hi, member. Hi, mystical feline. Hi, Ace of Cups. Welcome to the party. I'm trying to just figure out what the hell went down in Hollywood in 2021. I shouldn't say that. I think this feels more like Brentwood, Westwood, Santa Monica area. I have the Two of Cups coming in. What is this Two of Cups, God of Angels? What is this Two of Cups? This feels like somebody paid money to have something happen to me. That's what that feels like right here. I have the Devil card coming in and like a death ceremony. So maybe, you know, someone was coming after me around that time. and paid money to do something to me. That's definitely a possibility. Because I am hearing death crimes coming through. So does this have anything to do with the cloning labs, God of Angels? Does this have anything to do with the cloning labs, God of Angels? I'm trying to clear all of these energies out. I am hearing Sao Paulo right now coming through. I'll run for you, I'll run for you, I'll run, run. Transcend said that they hope everyone's doing well. If I could just come out of whatever this is, you know, it'd be really cool. This is what is affecting the collective. So what I'm getting messages around us, okay, as humans and the world, is that this technology that they have like broken into, this cloning technology that they're doing, is going to the masses, okay? And it is basically entrapping our energy field at a lower vibration or a lower place where it's blocking us from ascending up to the light. And because of this entrapment or vortex energy they're creating with these clones or DNA, we can't like get to the protections that we used to have. Like we're not in a high enough vibration to get the same level of protections. And the entire world is like operating at a lower frequency. Like, so if you were to like look at the frequency or the megahertz or whatever it is, we're not where we're supposed to be. And in turn, it's messing with Schumann resonance, and they've created their own magnetic fields, it feels like. And they've messed with the grid lines, the ley lines, and basically are just trying to entrap our energy field so that we can't rise. And they're also manipulating timelines. They're creating future timelines where they're in control, right? Like their timelines include all of their freaking death agendas and everything else that's going on. And they have time and space portals. A lot of this is linked to space stations I was getting. And so it all ties in together. And it is linked to the docks. These are the secret docks, the Mar-a-Lago docks that were, I believe, sold to Putina. And then in turn, they were able to, I'm hearing a bartering system. So maybe they did an exchange or something like that. But it's like, in turn, it feels like they have created these cloning labs. And this has become like a full-blown operation. Like that's what it kind of feels like to me. I have the Ace of Wands coming in here with that. And then I'm hearing it's linked to trafficking. And then the Underground Railroad is what I'm getting very strongly with the Devil card coming in. So the whole operation is gnarly, dark, and the reason we feel like crap is because the energies are not where they're supposed to be. And also it's messing with all of our timelines, opportunities, and the weather has been messed with as well. The weather balloons, the China balloons, like everybody you could think of is like is part of this agenda right now. So it feels like urgent that the collective like gets the truth of what's really going on right now, because it feels like when they're stealing the DNA or they're cloning your DNA, in turn, they are destroying that human from the inside out. It feels like it's an attack on their life force, their being. It feels like they're attacking them internally. Like that's what it feels like because they have the means to do so. And I'm hearing robots. So I don't know, maybe they want to turn us into robots or our clones into robots or something like that. So, so the messages, I mean, I know that my entire system has been violated. Like I feel them touching me in all kinds of areas. I feel them in my organs. I feel them doing things to me. Okay. Like I feel them around everything. I mean, it's just, it's insane. It's insane. The level that they have taken this to, it's beyond crossing divine laws. It's beyond crossing human laws. Beyond. It's so dark. It is a Nazi operation. It's the same as the death camps and everything as World War II, Auschwitz. They're doing the same thing. They have the same death camps. They have the same death, and they're doing it from afar, though. They're doing it from a distance because they figured out how, and it's through the DNA. So right now, it's like urgent that we shine the light on all of this. We shine the light on this dark agenda. And that's why the guy in Hollywood was holding the sign. We have got to get to the bottom of what is going on, because it's a deadly force field. It's a deadly group. And they're doing other things to manipulate the energies as well. They have like a whole false light grid system. They are using archons. They're using and manipulating other species. They are doing demonic rituals, ceremonies, blood rituals, death rituals. They're in the business of death. So anything death related, they're there. They're all in there. They're death altars, you know. Not only that, but they're putting Jesus in those rituals. They're putting Archangel Michael in those rituals to pull down that energy. They are doing everything you can imagine. They are doing dark rituals to deities. They're doing dark rituals to gods, demigods, goddesses. These people are sick. They're mentally ill. They are psychotic. And the level that they have taken this is to the degree that I don't think a lot of the human population could comprehend. But anything you could imagine them doing, they're doing, okay? Like everything. They took the exact playbook of Hitler and they have magnified it like to the nth degree. And this is like their life. This is their practice. And that's where they're pulling all of the dark energies from. They're creating all of this dark technology and they're weaponizing it against humanity and anyone that comes up against them. So right now it's really important as light workers, like we're being activated with like superpowers right now to use down here to protect ourselves from them. And it's really turning into like a hardcore spiritual war on the back end of this, behind the veil. It is literally like dealing with all kinds of energies going against what they're doing. And the more, I think, advanced you are psychically, energetically, enlightened, you see more. You just get images. You will get flashes of something. That's not an accident. Like you're being called in by your spirit team to like be activated to heal whatever you're being shown. They're also, going into our dream state. They're manipulating our dream states. They are having us sign false contracts in our dream state. Everything in the dream state is a contract, okay? When they're manipulating the dream state, if a person comes into your dream and says, "Hi, I would like to do Reiki on you," and you say yes, that is a false light contract, and it's them doing it too. It's them doing it. Anything you're saying yes to. So we have to completely block them out of the dream state, blocking them out. They're trying to attack me right now. Get the fuck away from me, motherfucker. I shine a light on you. Get away now. Get away. So anyways, we're here to not bow down to this. This is not acceptable. This is not okay. They are not more powerful than us. They are the weakest. They are the weakest of humanity. If anyone was strong, they would, one, actually tell people that they're doing this, okay? And give them a fair shot at defending themselves. Weak people believe they have to hurt or kill people to become powerful. That's a weak person. If you are powerful, you don't need to kill people. You already are powerful. You don't have to kill people or wipe out people. Weak people do that. That's what weak people do. They kill people to rise into power. You don't have to kill people if you're already powerful. You don't have to do anything. Love is more powerful than that. Love is more powerful, but they run in fear. They run on their extremism, their satanic beliefs, rituals, all of the underbelly of all of that. I was watching the documentary Trance about, I think it's Carol O'Brien, And they were talking about Project Paperclip, which was then the infiltration of, the Nazi regime into our government, and from there, and into NASA, and from there, like basically creating or continuing the dark agenda on our soil, and then basically taking over our country, the fabric of our country, essentially. That World War II really never ended, and that those Nazis just continued to infiltrate our own country, and that in turn, that is what shaped the Trump regime, so to speak. Is it Kathy O'Brien? Kathy O'Brien. Thank you, dinosaur. Oh, that's your name. Kathy O'Brien. Why is it Carol O'Brien? Like, where am I getting this shit from? Kathy O'Brien. So yeah, that's all part of it, is that infiltration, that we have been infiltrated. The United States of America has to wake up to the fact that we were infiltrated by a foreign regime, by a Nazi regime. We have to wake up, and we have to take a stand for every layer of that. Every person that has been integrated into those agendas. We have to be so much more vigilant and outspoken about who we are, what our standards are, and what we will not tolerate. We're in like untethered territory, because these attacks are coming in from another country. They're attacking American citizens from another country, completely undercover and DL right now. Like that's what's really going on. These labs are not even here, and they're affecting us here. Not to mention the cell towers that are here, the satellite systems, and fusion, and all of that other fucking crap, all of the other, weapons and things along those lines. These weapons are not designed to attack civilians. They're designed to attack militaries and enemies of our nation, not civilians who are unarmed in our nation. Okay, like nobody's doing anything. Nobody's talking about this. It's like, this should be on the front page of every newspaper. Like, we are under attack. Like, our civil liberties are under attack, and there is no justification for it. None. Zero. Any civilian who is not weaponized should not ever be attacked by these weapons. They should not be tolerated. Zero. Nada. Done. It just should not be allowed. Period. So there's no justification. It doesn't matter. Anybody who is doing this should be completely imprisoned right away. Incarceration time immediately. You do not attack fellow citizens who are unarmed with military grade weapons. Those are war crimes. And so I don't know why this is even being tolerated. Like, the tolerance of the US right now is it should be so much higher right now, what is going on, It should be so much higher. I'm sure we know who these people are. I'm sure we do. I don't understand why we are just so constantly like, it just feels like everything has to be done this certain way. It's like, oh, well, it's like they're a corporation, and then, it's like we're going against the corporation. And it's like, no, okay, get the CEO behind bars, okay, until we figure out where they're attacking the freaking people from. Just in prison. Just get them in prison. Who the fuck cared? Like, Trump did whatever he wanted. He was doing Nazi signs, and we are just sitting here like, oh yeah, it's fucking cool. We're cloning. Our citizens are getting cloned. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, they're basically destroying us from the inside out right now, and nobody's doing anything. Nobody. So, anyways, for all of you who are being attacked by all of this shit right now, for all of you who are victims, I stand by you, and I hope that we can get this figured out ASAP. I hope that we can rise as a collective, as a people. Today in my ear, the enemy said, this location, they mentioned countries. They were like, they all want you dead. And I go, well, you know what? Millions of people want you dead. And I'm like, so I think the cards are stacked in my favor. So like, do me a favor and just take all of you out right now. Okay. Just take yourselves out, because we don't want you here. I stand on behalf of the millions of citizens and people who don't want your Nazism here. We don't want you touching our DNA or cloning us. Now, we're not okay with that. We're not okay with that. It's not okay. So I don't care if 10 people want me dead. Millions want you dead. We do not want you here. We don't care about you. You don't own the world, okay? The only reason you think you own the world is because you hide, okay? You hide and nobody can see your face. I'm like, you want to be strong? Freaking put your face up and tell people what you're doing right now. Why don't you freaking stand in front of everybody right now so we can see your damn faces? I'm telling you, the world, the globe should come together and literally put the faces of who these people are behind this cloning operation, okay, V2K technology, on billboards in every fucking country, so we remember who the real faces are. The cowards that hide, they fucking hide because they're cowards. That's why we don't know who they are. Putting them up so everybody can see the faces of the people who are trying to take out millions and have succeeded they've done. But like, these people, I want their faces around the world so every single person knows who these fucking cowards are that are killing humanity and funding it for fucking kicks, shits and giggles, basically, like, because they feel like that's the way that they can attain power. That's the only way they can attain power, is by murdering people, by killing people and drinking their blood. That's what they think, okay? That's what they believe in their sick minds, their mental health that is completely gone bonkers, okay? I seriously feel like we have to lift this shit so high out of the dark so that everybody knows what the hell is going on and that everybody can get on the right team, okay? So that we can come against this tiny group who thinks they own the world, this tiny ass shit group that thinks they own the world and is secretly killing us, okay? I want them on a billboard in every country. That's what I'm calling in right now. The faces of every backer of them, every single person that is a part of this regime. I want their faces to be known to humanity so that the millions of people know exactly who they are. That's what I'm calling in right now, okay? Well, I'll leave you guys there. If you guys are interested in the Divine Sorcery School, you guys can sign up for that. And if you guys are interested in a reading, I have all that available as well. I'm just getting it is just so important right now for us to stand up to this. Our guides, the gods, are pissed. Everyone is pissed. They're not just fucking with the planet. They're fucking with the galaxy. They're fucking with other planets. They're fucking with Mars. They're fucking with the Orion belt. They're fucking with the Archon. They're messing with everything because they think they own the world. And unless the world knows who they are, we can't come up against them in the masses. And they know that. So we have to shine a light on everything right now. We have to keep shining the light so bright, okay? So do me that favor and shine the light on it wherever they are. Make sure you're shining your light and sending them all up to the light. Their labs, their sick agendas, and everything that is keeping them in power, giving them money, get it to the light. Anything protecting them, get it to the light. Because I'm telling you, there'll be nobody left if we don't figure this out. We have to figure this out. It is important. It is dire that we figure this out right now. I have the 9 of Swords on that. So I'll leave you guys there. Don't hide it under a bushel. Don't hide it under a bushel. Anyways, thanks for joining me on this live. Again, these messages are coming in super urgent from Spirit around the clones. So I really hope that we start to shine the light so bright on this dark agenda and get it shut down within the next year or so. I would hope in the next several months. Like, I mean, that would be like a dream, is like in the next several months. But anyways, I will talk to you all soon. All right. Bye.